Hey there, how y'all doing? It's January 1, 2011. What am I grateful for? I'm so grateful that I crossed over. You know, a lot of times people take it for granted. It's December 31, and at midnight it's January 1, and no big deal. It's just another day. But it's really not another day. And if you don't think it's just another day, you go and ask all those people who are going to be burying someone in a week because their family member didn't cross over, you know? And I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just trying to really bring some things front and center on why we really need to be grateful on the days that we are given and why we really need to be about our business. So many years, it's been about 10 or 12 years, I haven't been this excited to cross over into another year. And why is that? I've been bogged down with people around me, maybe going through sickness and disease. I've been bogged down with debt. I've been bogged down with not being very happy about where my life is going, and just really bogged down that I went and got a master's and sacrificed every Tuesday night from 6 to 10 o'clock at night for 2 years to get a master's degree. Then I couldn't find anyone to hire me in my local area. I didn't go outside of my area because of personal circumstances and being a caregiver. And so I have just been inundated with a bunch of nasty thinking mess. The interesting thing about these last 10 to 12 years, I've done really good in my job for the most part. I've helped youth. They're graduating high school, they're going to college, they're graduating from college. And so these last 2 to 3 years, I've had to really look at, you know what, if I can help edify other people and forge them ahead to do things and tell them you have a great day and in spite of, and keep it moving, because I was keeping it moving, but I was keeping it moving in a survival type of state. And I don't want to keep it moving in a survival type of state in 2011. I know how to survive. I know how to do that. I know how to, if I got a bill that's coming up and, you know, I could do my best to go and drum up some money. I don't do all that no more. And what I've equated that to is I got to have a plan. So the other day I was skipping through my backyard. It was fun. Skip to my loo. You know, I was having fun. Lost my partner. What shall I do? I love that song. I love to skip. But anyway, as I was coming down off that, and it's January 1 now, I'm thinking, now what I do? And you know, I think a lot of us are like that. We get these euphoric moments, we know what we need to do, but then we don't really do them. We make these affirmations: I'm financially independent, I'm healthy, no sickness and disease is going to come in my body, and we don't no more do anything with that. We go back and eat them greasy burgers. I'm guilty. You know what I mean? We don't write down a plan, but we're not going to do that for 2011, at least I'm not. So let me hurry up. I'm going to have 3 stacks of these. This is goals and priorities, and I am a step-by-step person. You know, I'm being myself now. I'm reading this book, The 12 Universal Laws of Success, and you know, he's talking about if you don't, if I could find it real quick. Well, there's some place in here where he's talking about you got to be true to yourself, and I have been, for the most part, true to myself, but I really want to let all of myself out, and whoever's around, if they, you know, like it, cool, let's roll, and if they don't, peace be unto you. I'm not gonna worry about that. So anyway, I need step-by-step plan. I need to have what it is that I'm doing in front of me at all times, okay, or I'm not going to succeed the way that I want to succeed. So I'm going to have 3 of these. This is goals and priorities. Then I'm going to have another one that's for it's goals and priorities for every aspect of my life. Personal, fun, and entertainment, money and finance, what else? Physical exercise, nutrition. There's a whole, about 12 areas that really gauge what we do in our life. And I'm going to have that for every day of my life in the year of 2011. I'm very excited about that. And then I'm going to have another stack like this for my business, for my business. I'm going to have that, and that's going to put what I need to do and keep me motivated for what I need to do for business, because what I found is I've been a little lonely, and I'm in with my what I'm grateful for, but I've been a little lonely, and when I say lonely is I've had a really difficult time finding people who feel the same way about just anything, you know, positive affirmations, finding people who are really strong faith. Now, I do have some people around me with strong faith. Thank you. I'm grateful for that. Yes. But, you know, in the business point, I've had, you know, wanting people to really see what I've seen online and what can happen offline. And I'm not going to worry about that anymore. 2011, and I have this, I have these nice books that I'm going to be reading. I have the Bible, the presence of God. I'm going to be looking into that. I'm going to guide my daily rituals and devotions and everything in these 3 sets of stacks. I'm going to make me a big binder, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it because I do know that it's going to take some work. All of us want to skip in the backyard like I was doing the other day. We want to do that. But if I skip in the backyard every day, all day, I'm not going to plan nothing. I'm not going to bring more money into my household. I'm not going to bring more friends into my household unless they driving by where I live and they want to skip too, and then I get me a whole bunch of skipping friends. But I want a bunch of different friends. I want some running friends. I want some singing friends. I want some financial friends. You see where I'm going? Kind of making a little analogy. So I'm so excited about January 1, 2011. So what am I grateful for today, January 1? I'm grateful for the opportunity to be in the land of the living, to have crossed over from 2010 to 2011. And a lot of people take that for granted. They say, oh, it's December 31, it's midnight, now it's January 1. And it's not just a regular day. If you look around, even in my own city, there are some people who are going to be burying a family member in about a week, because their family member didn't cross over. They died on the 30th or 31st. So we just have to be grateful. We have to be in the moment and be grateful for where we are, and then, get our plan together so we can actually manifest our dreams. Because after all it's been said and done, and I look back over all of the failures and successes that I had, and I was in every one of those situations. So I have a whole lot to do with my failures or my successes. So I'm very excited. So grateful for January 1, 2011 and being in the land of the living. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.